Hello everyone. God, this is comfy. I should film stuff in bed more often. Lip balm. As somebody very astutely pointed out in my last video, I'm filming in the bedroom because I promised that I wouldn't do any more filming in the slate cave, or the cave of stone, as we've been calling it. And so my office still isn't ready. I know that's so boring to keep hearing that. But to get around this little technical hitch, I'm filming in the bedroom. Should be ready for the next video, you'll be pleased to know. So I thought, at the risk of boring my regular readers on the website to death, I would do something about bedtime and my bedside essentials today. I've been a bit preoccupied with the whole sleep thing and getting good sleep, not getting enough sleep, and bedtime routines. And on my website today I did a whole post about my sleep diary for the last week. So if you're interested in looking at my sleep diary, then that is over on my website. But in this video I just want to show you what's on my bedside table. Let's see what we've got here. Most important thing is the baby monitor. I inherited this from my sister. It's Angel Care. Used to say that along there, but it doesn't anymore. She's actually asleep at the moment. Just like it for peace of mind. And if you're in a really deep sleep, which I never am anymore, then it's just nice to know that you're going to have a loud and clear warning about what's going on. So that's that. Second most important thing, I normally have a glass of water. That's by the by, that wasn't my second most important thing. Second most important thing, books. Now, I've got my stack of books that are ones that need to be read. Even though I've got my Kindle, which I use 90% of the time, I still now and then buy hardbacks and paperbacks because I like to review them on the website or in videos, and I know I owe you a book video. And you can't really just keep taking a picture of the Kindle. It's really boring. I like to have pictures of the book covers. This, by the way, I'm hating. The Good Girl by Mary Kubica. It came really highly recommended. I'm about halfway through, am I? No, I'm about a third of the way through, look. Can't really see where this is going to go. Something really creepy and amazing is going to have to happen, like a twist, to change my mind about this, because at the moment I don't care about any of them, couldn't care less about the characters. I'm just kind of reading it because it's a really easy read. So I don't really recommend that at the moment, but I'll update you. I've got loads in my Kindle to be going on with. And then beside me there, I've got my stack. I don't even know what's in there at the moment. A few that I bought last month off Amazon. I like to have a huge pile of books on the go and loads on my Kindle because I have a kind of fear of running out of reading stuff. Glasses. I'm doing a glasses video soon because I've got 2 new pairs and I want to do a makeup for glasses sort of video, or choosing glasses. These everybody always asks about, and they were from Specsavers years ago. I think it's Osiris at Specsavers. Lip balm, just whatever's going. This one at the moment is the Jo Malone Vitamin E Lip Conditioner, but it's normally Lana Lips. But Lana Lips has been in so many videos recently that all of my tubes are in. When I've shot stuff for videos, I often have like a little bag, and it's the stuff to return to all of my shelves and my cabinets and stuff. And I haven't emptied that bag again yet, so it's in there. Sorry if all this is too much information. I'm in a very chatty mood today. Diary. This is my Filofax type thing. I really want to get into this bullet journaling. Has anyone done it? Has anyone heard of it? I don't really understand what it is. But by the looks of it, it's this thing where you kind of write down everything, including recipes and ideas and things to do and dates and all that kind of thing. And there's this whole system of how to organise it, and it looks really up my street. I mean, at the moment I do everything on my iPhone, and I've got this rolling list of things that I need to do. But the problem with that is that I start writing on there, and then I check Twitter, and then I check Instagram, and I check my emails, and I go on eBay and look for stuff. And then before you know it, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you're still there on your phone. So I've kind of swapped to paper, but I do want to look more into this bullet journaling. Loads of hairbands. I try not to sleep with my hair tied back. The problem is, because I do a proper face wash before bed, I tie my hair back and I put a big stretchy hairband on like this Don't ask me where this was from, it's really old. I think it's probably H&M or something like that. But then when I get into bed, I often forget to take them off again, and I kind of lie there thinking, oh, something doesn't feel right, and it's because everything's really tight on your head. So you have to remember to take your hairbands out and your headbands and stuff like that, because it's just a bit more relaxing. And I also worry that with my little hair loss problem around my face from when I was pregnant, that it's kind of stretching the hair and making it worse. So I remember to take those out now. Loads of bits of toys. There's a tube of hand cream with not very much left in. This is Gelique Rose Hand Cream, very nice. I've got an emergency bottle there of micellar water, or micellar cleanser, and it's a Garnier one, just cheap as chips, big old bottle, and some cotton wool pads. Now, it very rarely gets used as a proper nighttime cleanse. It's not a proper nighttime cleanse. But I kind of think if I'm really, really tired, I mean so tired that I just can't even get up to go for a wee, and I just know that I'm not going to get back out of bed, I almost think it's better to use something than nothing. So I do 2 or 3 times over with cotton wool and micellar cleanser, and feel kind of satisfied that that's better than nothing. That's what that's there for. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll hide it, because everyone would be like, oh, you're always on about proper cleansing. Sometimes these things are useful. Sometimes a bit of a cleansing wipe. It has to be the right one. I've got some getting to sleep things here as well. I talked about this last Sunday on my blog, and it's the Uma Pure Rest Wellness Oil. It's very expensive, but I have it on good authority that this is like the best quality essential oils that you can possibly get. And these people, I think, supply a lot of the big, expensive beauty brands. And you put it between your palms, kind of press them together, and you do your pulse points. You can rub it between your toes, which feels really weird, and on the soles of your feet. But when I used it, it did completely knock me out. I don't know whether I was just really tired anyway, or whether it was this, but I'll try it again tonight, and I'll update you in the description box below. Oh, now for years I've been using the Sleep Plus pillow spray, or deep sleep pillow spray from This Works, and then they brought out this, which is the hair elixir, and it's just like the same thing basically, although not, because that's a pillow spray and this is for your hair. The same kind of smell, in fact pretty much exactly the same smell. I think that what happens is because it's in your hair, it holds the fragrance for longer, and as you move in your sleep and you're sort of crushing your hair around, it releases through the night. I'm not going to say better than the pillow spray, because I've been using that for so long, but it's a really good idea. Oh, and then there's an alternative here. I've got such a bad wrist. I shouldn't even be doing that. I went to the physiotherapist. I've done something to my tendons, so I can't put any weight on my wrist. It's really bad. Neome Perfect Night's Sleep Pillow Mist. I do like this one as well for a bit of a change, because it's a slightly different scent. But I think overall the This Works one is the best. You see, that is very nice. It's quite similar, but it's almost got a fresher tang to it. Oh, toys, bits of toys. In this chest underneath, which you can't see, which is going, I've had this chest for 11 years, it's from IKEA, and we've both got one, but we're going to have floating shelves beside the bed just to free up a bit of space. I've got all my pyjamas in here, lots and lots of pyjamas from Hush. On the subject of pyjamas, check this out. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. These are from Asano, I think you say, and they're really luxury silk pyjamas. I'll put a link to their website, but they very kindly, probably because I'm banging on about sleep and stuff all the time, sent me some pyjamas, and they are the most luxurious things I've ever slept in, and the patterns are amazing. They're really kind of 70s, remind me of like Sharon Stone in Casino, something that she would wear. And I would almost, I think, wear this as a daytime top. So yeah, very impressed with these. I mean, they're expensive, but if you were going to splash out, then I can't recommend them highly enough. They feel very fitted and fashiony, if you know what I mean. Waffle. What else have we got? I think that's it. There's a magazine there. I always have quite a few night creams or night masks or face creams that I'm testing on the go, because if they're next to the bed then they make me do it, if you know what I mean. So I haven't tried this one yet. It's the Energie de Vie Nuit. That's from Lancôme. They've just bought this out. It smells really nice. And it's quite a bouncy texture. It's supposed to be very hydrating and a bit like a recovery mask. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. This one I've used loads over the last month. It's the Revitalift Laser x3 Nuit, or Night Mask, and this is from L'Oreal. It's got a really nice bouncy cream, like gelée texture. Leaves my skin looking very plump and smooth, and not expensive at all, that one. And then this one, which I've been testing over the last week, is the SkinCeuticals Triple Lipid Restore 242 Anti-Aging Lipid Replenishment Treatment. Now, this is so expensive. I think it's about £120, I think. I'm not sure it's actually out yet. But if you've got really, really dry skin and just nothing works, this is so moisturising, but not greasy, but just so moisturising. It just feels like putting like cushions onto your skin. Does that make any sense? Oh, you see, I must tell that to the physiotherapist. I've got a bit of pain when I go like that. That's weird. It feels like just bounciness in a jar. So there we go. That's what's on my bedside table, bedside cabinet. Soon to be a different type of bedside cabinet. So I hope that hasn't bored you. We will be back to beauty on Thursday, and I will be in the office. Scout's Honour. Is that Scout's Honour or is that Star Trek? One or the other. Anyway, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I shall see you next time.